evening, everybody. Tonight is Game 4 National Qualifier. 15U Sting will be taking on 16U Sting. And sadly, this will be the last game of the 24-25 season. Last night we took care of business against Chesterfield 7-3, but it was really 10-3 because they waved off 3 goals that were good. So tonight we're going to look to keep the momentum rolling and end the season on a positive note and build the momentum for next season. Skrupski will be starting in net tonight. First line out will be Otero, Capelin, Trader, Gwynn, and Vogel.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So I guess both teams are called Sting, so I'm not how I'm going to differentiate between the two teams when I say Sting. I'll call our team Sting. I'll call the other team 16U, I guess. So 16U shoots it deep into the zone. Vogel goes back to get it. Up along the boards, Vogel pokes it ahead, not out. Tell in at the line. Trader knocks it away, and it's taken away from him on the back check. 16U goes into the zone. They take a shot. Saved by Skrupski, rebounds loose, and Otero sends it out of the zone. 16U player falls down, and Caplin's chasing after it, but he won't win the race. Middles intercepts it off the bench. He sends it in deep. And it's cleared out of the zone. Stinger going back to get the puck. Scales has it, shoots it ahead to Middles. One touch over to land, it's knocked away from him. And 16U sends it deep into the Sting zone. Skrupski goes back and lays it off for his defender, but his defender wasn't there, so it's loose on the side of the net. Middles is checked into the board. 16U holds it in at the line. Skate along the line, they go in. Take a shot, saved by Skrupski, and he'll hold on for a face-off. Ditch, Freeman, and Salas are out with Axe and Scales. Face-off goes to 16U at the point. They play it down along the boards. Send it back to the corner. Scales pins him against the boards. And still there, 16U digs it out. They send it to the top of the slot. Takes a shot. Blocker save by Skripski. And it's sent out of the zone. Salas gets a clearing pass. He's going in. Sends it over to Freeman. Freeman with a shot. Bad save. Rebound sent to the corner. And Freeman crashed into the net, and the net is off. So we'll have a face-off. Kaplan, Pickle, and Dorn are out with Field and Vogel. Face-off taken by Kaplan. Shot. It's blocked and it goes wide. 16U picks it up. They send it behind their net, looking to break out. They send it up the middle. They're into the Sting zone. They get it right. Defender Skripski sends it to the side. Pickle sends it ahead to Kaplan. Kaplan gets it out of the zone. 16U picks up and they send it back up. Vogel has it, flips it into the 16U zone. And Kaplan pokes it down behind the net. Dorn's chasing after it. The 16U wins the race. They send it up. They can't handle the pass. Field holds it in at the line, sends it back behind the net. Send up the boards. Vogel pinches down, holds it in. Dorn sends it back behind the net. Kaplan intercepts it, sends it to the front of the net. It's bouncing around. Pickle has it. Backhand off the side of the net, back behind the net to the corner. 16U tries to send it up the boards, but good forecheck holds it in. Now 16U flips it high out of the zone. Bouncing puck, Vogel goes back to get it. Chips it off the boards as a Sting are changing. And their 16U pass intercepted by Dorn. He's going into their zone. Almost got around the defender. Good defensive play. Goes behind the net. Dorn sends it to the point and is held in by Gwynn coming off the bench. It's dropped out to Otero. Otero circling behind the net with it. It's poked away from him. And it goes to the corner. And Trader's chasing after it. 16U sends it up, not out. Gwynn holds it in, sends it back behind the net. Takes a funny bounce off a stanchion, goes to the side of the net, and it's covered for a face-off. Land, Trader, and Otero are out with Axe and Gwynn. Face-off taken by 16U. They can't get it out of the zone. Otero has it in. Tries to center it to Trader, but it's knocked away. And it's sent all the way down the ice for icing. We'll have another face-off with 13:28 to go in the first. Draw goes to the corner. 16U sends it behind the net. And Land picks it up. He's checked into the boards, but he gets the puck back. Sends it up the board to Otero over to Axe. He sends it towards the net. Trader with the deflection save. Trader with the rebound and another save. We'll have another face-off. A couple of good chances for Trader on the doorstep. Goalie is able to stop him. Ditch comes out with Middles and Knittel, Scales, and Field. Face-off taken by 16U. They send it back around the boards. Looking to break out. Good forecheck by Middles. Knocks it away, and it's back into the zone. I thought Middles had cleared the zone, but they call him offsides. Face-off taken by Ditch, back to Field. He regroups over to Scales. Scales sends it to the Ditch in the middle. He tips it into the zone. Now Middles has it. It's bouncing around. It goes to the boards. And Scales holds it in. Goes to Middles. He has it. He settles the puck down. He whiffed on the shot, but he gets it back. Splits the D, takes another shot, and goes just wide. Field goes down the pinch. 16U plays it back, and they shoot it up out of the zone. And Middles goes back to get the puck. Sends it over to Scales. Scales up to ditch. She's bumped off the puck. 16U gets in for a second. And they still hold it in. Now it's out of the zone. Sent into the Sting zone. Field sends it up the boards. Poked out by Knittel. He lifts the stick and he gets the puck. But it goes to the stick with 16U, and they're skating in through the neutral zone with speed. Into the Sting zone. They take a shot. Glove save by Skripski. And he'll hold on for a face-off with 12:01 to go in the period. Capelin, Salas, Freeman, Vogel, and Gwynn line up for the face-off. Face-off taken by 16U. They send it back behind the net. Gwynn goes to the corner to get it. It's poked away from him. Vogel gets it now. He sends it around the boards. Freeman's there. Chips it off the glass up to Salas. Salas leaves it off for Capelin. He skates in. He takes a shot. Hits the side of the net. Picks up the rebound. He's skating around the boards with it. Sends it to Freeman. Freeman over to Vogel. Vogel with the shot and the save. And it's held on for a face-off. Good puck movement by the Sting on that rush. Face-off goes to 16s. They send it behind the net, but Salas intercepts it. He's still skating with it. Sends it over to Vogel too far, but he takes a shot off the shoulder. Goalie really had to fight off that shot. Good save. It's behind the net. Capelin sends it back down to Freeman, and 16s dig it out. And they send it rink wide past everybody, and that should be icing. And it is. Land, Pickledorn, Axe, and Scales head out for the face-off. Face-off taken by the 16s. They send it up the ice. That goes by everybody for another icing call. Face-off taken by the 16s again. They flip it up and out of zone. It's knocked down by a high stick by Pickle, but 16s play it, so it won't be a face-off. They send it in the middle. They can't connect on the pass. It goes into the Sting zone. Sent off the boards, up to Dorn. He sends it up and out. And Pickle's chasing after it. Good pressure by Pickle. 16s send it to the other side. They pick it up. And now they're circling behind the net, looking to set up their breakout. They have it down in the corner. Send it back behind the net again. That puck's bouncing on them a lot. They can't get it settled down. They send it high off the glass. They pick it up in the zone. They're into the Sting zone. They spin away from Scales. Centering pass is knocked away, and Scales chips it ahead. Is held in. Sent back behind the net. Axe goes down low to try to pin it. And Axe sends it up the glass, up to Dorn. He flips it high off the glass. Finds a stick of Pickle at center ice. He sends it in deep, and the Sting are going to go off for a change. They play it around the boards. They can't handle it. Trader picks it up. He overskates it. 16 send it out of the zone. They're going into the Sting zone with speed. Good poke check by Vogel. Trader picks it up. He's going the other way. He's going wide. Cuts wide. Circles behind the net. Looking for option. Plays it to Field at the point. Field walks the line. Sends it back to Trader. Trader with the shot towards the net. Deflection and a goal. Beautiful deflection by Otero off the shot from Trader. And the Sting take a 1-0 lead with 9:32 to go in the first. I don't think the refs can wave that one off. Face-off taken by Sting. Vogel sends it back to field on the regroup, up to Capelin. He sends it into the 16 zone, but they intercept it and they send it to center ice. It's bouncing around. Vogel tries to send it ahead. It's blocked down back into the zone. He goes back to get the puck. He sends it over to field, up to Capelin. He sends it up to Knittel. He's going in with speed, drops it off for Capelin. He's around the corner, takes a bad angle shot. Save, it's loose, still loose. Middles has it, turns and fires, hits the knob of the goalie stick. Bounce right in front of the net. Capelin couldn't baseball bat it out of the air for the goal. Vogel holds it in the blue line, sends it towards the net. Ooh, Middles almost got a stick on it and redirected it into the goal. Good pressure by the Sting. And now we got a roughing call coming up on the 16s. They're known to take a lot of penalties. This is their first one of the game. Sting will go on the power play with 8:54 to go in the first. Capelin, Salas, Freeman, Gwynn, and Axe are out for the power play. Face-off taken by the 16s again. I think they won every defensive zone face-off. They skated out of the zone. They get by everybody on our team, still have the puck. Good job on the penalty kill by them. Finally, the Sting get it. And they set it up behind the net. Axe has it, he's skating out. Can't connect to Gwynn on the pass. 16s send it back in deep, and the Sting left to try to set it up again. Capelin picks it up. He's skating through the zone now. He sends it over to Gwynn. He skates in. He takes us looking for a pass. Capelin on the back door. Capelin was tied up. He couldn't get a stick on it. 16 send it down the ice, and that will be icy. And the door popped open again. Are they ever going to fix that door? I don't know. Every single game that pops open, and then they can't get it closed. Now we have Land, Dorn, Ditch, Gwynn, and Scales. 16s win another face-off. This time Sting are able to hold it in. Scales over to Gwynn. Shooting lanes are blocked down, sends it back to Scales at the point. Gwynn has it now. Sends it down to Land. Over to Scales at the point. Takes a shot. It goes high over the net. Gwynn picks up the rebound. Cycles it down the ditch. Centers it to Land. Shot right into the chest. And he smothers the rebound for a face-off. .49 seconds to go in the power play for the Sting. Face-off taken by somebody. They're battling. Land comes away with it. Skates along the blue line, avoids the poke check. Sends it over to Dorn. Dorn with the shot save. Dorn picks up the rebound. And 16s try to send it out. Scales holds it in. Sends it over to Dorn. Dorn back to Scales. Scales with the shot. Save. And we'll have another face-off. Now we have Capelin, Trader, and Otero with Field and Vogel heading out. 23 seconds to go into power play. Capelin wins the draw, back to Field at the point. Sends it over to Vogel. Vogel back to Field. Field sends it over to Capelin. 14 seconds to go. Try to get over to Otero. It's blocked. Capelin has it again. Sends it to Vogel. One touch back to Capelin. 5 seconds to go. Sends it to Field. Got to send something to the net, boys. Backdoor pass to Capelin. Takes a shot. Trader tips it in for a goal. Power play goal for Trader off the beautiful pass from Capelin. And the Sting have a 2-0 lead with 6:52 to go in the first. Might not have been a power play. It might have been right as the penalty expired, so I'll have to go back and watch the tape on that one. But either way, it's a goal for the Sting, 2-0 lead. Face off taken by the Sting, but the 16s poke it away. They're into the Sting zone. Vogel pins him against the boards, and Capelin picks up the puck. Sends it to Otero. He bounces it off the boards, but is held in at the line. They send it towards the net. It's deflected. It goes wide. 16 send it behind the net, and Capelin picks it up. He banks it high off the glass. It's gloved down by the 16s. Capelin picks it up again. He's ran into the boards, and the 16 send it back into the zone. Vogel has it, sends it over to Field. Field sends it over to Trader. Now he's going through the zone with speed. Sends it up to Capelin. He gets around the D. Caplin's in. Ooh, good back check. They're able to tie up Caplin's stick before he could get a shot off. So the Capelin Trader Otero line is both goals so far tonight. They've done really well so far, and they almost had another right there. Now the 16s have it. They send it up and out of the zone. Good job by Dorn to angle him off. Skrutsky comes out and plays the net, plays the puck. Good job. Dorn's going into the zone now as the Sting are changing. He takes a shot. It's blocked to the corner. Dorn centers it to Pickle. It's knocked off his stick behind the net. And 16s try to get it out. They can't handle the pass. And Land has it. Sends it over to Gwynn on the regroup. He fumbled the pass a little bit, but he's able to chop it out to Pickle. Pickle sends it ahead. 16s intercept. And they are offsides. And we will have a face-off with 5:11 to go in the first. Sixteens take the face-off. They send it in behind the Sting net. They play it back to the point. Send it to the corner, behind the net again. They send it up to the point. Little trouble with the pass, but they're able to regather the puck. Land knocks it out of zone. He takes a big hit as he cleared it. And the 16 send it up the ice. They're into the Sting zone. It goes behind the net, poked away by Scales. Now Pickle sends it out of the zone. Back into the Sting zone. They wave off icing. Land goes back to get the puck. Forecheck knocks it away from him, and 16s have it behind the net. Trying to center it. They send it along the boards, poked away by Middles. And the 16s have it behind the net. Centering pass again. They shoot it wide. Sting are having trouble getting out of their zone right now. 16s have it at the blue line. He completely misses the puck. Middles pokes it ahead. He's going in on a breakaway. He goes in, takes a shot. Blocker save. Knittel picks up the rebound, sends it back behind the net. And 16s dig it out. It's poked away by Knittel. And Middles is battling for it in the corner. It's picked up by Ditch. Centers it to Knittel. Bounces off his stick. 16s pick it up. And they're going the other way into the Sting zone. Vogel pokes it away. They're settle it down, looking for options. They got at the back door. Gets through everybody to the corner. And Ditch tries to clear it, hits some bodies. It goes back to the boards. Sent out by Knittel. Over to Middles. Middles is out of gas. He's heading to the bench. And the 16s pick it up. Send it into the Sting zone. And Vogel goes back to get it. Sent up at 16's intercept. Shot through a lot of traffic. Is blocked by Gwynn. Sent back into the corner. And Gwynn pins him, but it's centered. Good centering pass. Oh, hits the post. Rebound comes loose. It was over the net. 16s have been all over the Sting for the past 2 minutes here. They've had really good chances and just rang one off the post. They play to the corner. Another centering pass. They can't handle it. They drop it off along the boards, send it down into the corner. They skate out with it. Their pass is knocked down by Ditch. And now the Sting break out with it. 16 send it back into the Sting zone. 2:29 to go in the period. Gwynn goes back to get it. He settles it down. A little too lackadaisical. The 16s knock it away from him, but Salas is hit in the head. No call. Backdoor pass, they don't connect. Salas has it now. And it's along the boards. They send it to the blue line. Towards the net, knocked down by Gwynn. Gwynn has it. He flips it out of the zone and out to center ice. Sting are changing. And they send it up. Intercepted by Otero. Capelin has it. Settles it down to Freeman. It's knocked off his stick. He's got to regroup. He loses it. Scales has it. Sends it up the boards to Capelin. One times it over to Freeman. He mishandles it. And Capelin picks it up. He's going into the zone. He's bumped off the puck, and the 16s skate out with it. They're into the Sting zone. Centering pass. Another centering pass. Good back check by Otero. They can't connect. They send it up but not out. It's held in and sent back behind the net. Scales picks it up, sends it to Otero. It's knocked off his stick. Scales is battling for it in the corner. 1:13 to go in the period. It's poked away, and Capelin flips it high out of the zone. It won't go for icing. Stretch pass. It's picked up by Land, but Otero was not clear of the zone from the forecheck, and it's offsides, and there's 58 seconds to go in the first period. Lands, Pickle, and Trader are out with Gwynn and Field. Face-off taken by Land. He skates into the 16 zone. He weaves through traffic. Sends a pass to Trader, and a goal. Trader with his second goal of the night. Really nice pass from Land over to him, and it's now 3-0 in the first with 51 seconds to go. Face-off taken by Sting. Dorn skates into the 16 zone. Is poked away from him. It's picked up by Land to center ice. Over to Gwynn on the regroup. Over to Field. Sends it a little too far for Pickle, and the 16s have it. They send it into the neutral zone, and they regroup in their end. Their pass goes through the wickets of Dorn, and they're into the Sting zone. They're skating into the slot. He gets around the poke check. Shot saved by Skripski. And the rebound is taken by Field. He breaks out over the Dorn with 20 seconds to go. He sends it in deep. He's held up. That should be holding or interference or something. They don't call anything. That's 2 penalties that the 16 should have now that they haven't called. 8 seconds to go. 16s pick it up. Pickle has it. Sends it out of the zone. And that will do it for the first period. Sting have a 3-0 lead on the 16s. So opening face-off of the second period is taken by Sting. 16s intercept it. They send it rink wide and send it deep into the Sting zone. Scripsy comes out, plays it up along the boards. It's tied up. Still battling for it. See if that door opens up again. They send it to the middle, and nobody gets it, and it goes back into the 16 zone. Middles is on the forecheck. They pass it by him, and they pick it up going through the zone with speed. Axe bumps him off the puck. Good play by Axe. And 16 send it back in, though. Scripsy comes out and plays it high off the glass. They send it back behind the net. Up along the boards. Middles pokes it by the forecheck. He has it again. Toe drag around the defender. Sends it over to Knittel. A little too far. Knittel shoved into the boards. And the 16s send it up and out of the zone. They get it deep into the Sting zone. Vogel goes back to get it. He shoved out the puck. 16s have it behind the net, but Vogel battles back and gets the puck back. It's tied up in some feet. Vogel does a good job. Middles intercepts it. Now he's skating out. He apparently gained the line, and the Sting are changing. Now 16s are skating through the zone. They send it in deep. Tried to send it deep, hits the ref, and the Sting are able to clear it. Now a Trader chasing after puck. He goes in. He's taken down. No call. And we'll have a face-off as Trader crashed into the net when he was taken down on the breakaway. That wasn't Trader. That was Kaplan. It was number 5, not number 9. So Kaplan was taken down on the breakaway. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, Kaplan has a cage on tonight. That's not a bubble like he's been wearing all season. So I got his number and Trader's number mixed up. And anyway, there should have been a penalty on the 16s. Another one they didn't call. Now 16's played along the boards, held in by Freeman. 16 send it out. Gwynn has to wait for his team to get on sides. Third can't connect on their pass. It goes to the corner. Axe goes back to get it. Battle for it along the boards, and Land almost dug it out, and now he does have it. He sends it ahead to Salas. He's bumped off the puck. Freeman knocks it ahead to Land, and Land's momentum took him across the blue line as Freeman skated it in offsides. So unlucky there. Now Trader's on the ice with Otero. Land will be taking the draw and backed up by Field and Scales. Face off taken by 16s. They send it up as taken by Scales. Sends it over to Field. Field into the 16 zone. Trader's chasing after it. He put on some good pressure, and now Sting are able to hold it in for a second. 16s chop it out of the zone down the ice. Field goes back to get it. Bouncing around. 16s pick it up behind the net. And they settle it down. Send it to the point. D-to-D pass. Shot goes through traffic. It goes wide. Their one-timer on the rebound goes high and wide. Trader has it. Chips it ahead. And Otero's chasing after it. They get around the forecheck of Otero. Nice little move. They're into the neutral zone. They can't handle the pass, but they get it back. Send it into the Sting zone. Bounces over to stick of Land, but that's going to be on goal, so it's not going to be icing. And the Sting are changing. It's a stretch pass. Looked like he deflected it, but they said he didn't deflect it, so it'll be icing. Face-off taken by the 16s. Again, they've won a lot of face-offs tonight. And they send it up the ice. Vogel's got to go back to get it. Sends it over to Gwynn on the regroup. His clearing pass is blocked away. Good job by Skrupski to make a big save off the turnover. 13-17 to go in the period. Face-off taken by the 16s again. They have it at the blue line. Their shot's blocked. Goes in front of net. They pick it up. They center it. Gets through everybody. They have it again. They send the shot through lots of traffic. It goes wide. Dorn has it. He flips it high off the glass. And Pickle skates up to the puck. His pass is way off sides. I'm not sure what Vogel was not looking at there. But that wasn't even close. Did he think that Pickle went to the bench or something? I don't know. Anyway, it's offsides on the Sting. We'll have face-off in the neutral zone. Yeah, seriously. Land, Middles, and Knittel head out with Scales and Axe. 16s win the face-off again. They send it up and out of the zone. They regroup with it. Now they're breaking out. Middles intercepts it, chips it ahead, but it's knocked into the Sting zone. Good back check by Knittel. 16s still have it. Their shot's blocked, and Knittel comes away with the puck. He sends it deep into the 16 zone. He chases after the puck. 16 send it up around the boards. Middles has it. And now the 16s take it, send it back around the net. Try a cross-ice pass, they connect. They send it into the Sting zone. They pick it up. They get around. Good save by Skripski, and the net is off. I know, we're notorious for it. Now we have Ditch out with, who do we have? Salas and Freeman. Shot saved by Skripski. He holds on for a face-off. Vogel and Field are the defensive variant out there. Face-off. Sting finally won a face-off. Ditch wins it back to Vogel. He plays it up the boards to Salas. Salas drops it off to Ditch. He's skating through the zone with it, sends it deep into the 16 zone, and he gets his own puck. He's going around the boards. He's checked off the puck, centers it, but no one's there for the Sting. We had all three forwards on the same side of the ice for some reason. 16 ship it ahead. Field is there to intercept. He sends it ahead to Salas. Ditch picks it up, sends it over to Freeman just out of his reach. He sends it, tried to send it down low, but the 16s intercept. They flip it ahead. Ooh, just misses his stick, or he would have been in on a breakaway. And that'll be icing. 11:28 to go in the second. The Sting have not generated much this period. The 16s have controlled much of the action so far. Land comes out with Otero, Trader, Gwynn, and Axe. 16s have the face-off. They send it up out of the zone. Gets by everybody, and Skripski comes out to play it, sends it up and out of the zone. Otero has it, tried to chip it ahead to Land. 16s intercept. Land picks it up, kicks it ahead to his stick, sends it up to Axe. The Trader sends it in deep. 16's goalie comes out and plays it to his defender along the boards, and Gwynn holds it in, and now Land is chasing after it. They send around the boards. They play it up, and they whiff on the pass, but they're able to get it out in the second attempt. Bounces over Axe's stick. They have it shot saved by Skripski, and he covers for a face-off. And Ditch is out there. I haven't seen Kaplan out there for a while, ever since he crashed into the net. It's been Ditch and Land every single time, so I'm not sure if Kaplan's hurt. So, puck goes behind the net. 16s have it. They play it to the point. They hold it in. They pinch him off the boards, and it's flipped out of the zone. 16s go back and regroup. Axe comes up, pokes it ahead to Dorn. He flips it into the zone, and Pickles on the forecheck. wins the race to the puck. He's trying to dig it out. Dorn goes down to help him out. And it's poked away from Dorn, and 16s are skating out with it. They're into the Sting zone. Shot towards the net, big rebound, and the net's off again. So we'll have another face-off. Land, Kniddle, and Middles head out. Backed up by Scales and Field. Face off taken by Ditch, or Land, I mean. Tried to skate out with this, sent back into the Sting zone. Field sends it over to Scales. He sends it up to Middles, it's knocked down, but Middles is able to gather it. He skates into the 16 zone. He's checked off the puck, and the 16 send it up and out. It gets by Field. Scales is there to pick it up. Flips it off the glass, and Kniddle picks it up. He's into the 16 zone. He walks in, centers it, just misses the stick of Land for a goal, and now the 16s are going away. Gwynn lost his edge a little bit. They take a shot, save, big rebound. Scales is there to help out and block the rebound shot. Scales picks it up. Tried to send it over to Kniddle, way too far, but it's not going to make it for icing. And the Sting are going to change. 16s are into the Sting zone, 2-on-1. Take a shot, save, big rebound. Oh, what a save by Skrupski. He was able to get over, throw his body in front of it, and block the rebound shot. Sting shoot it down the ice for icing. 8:58 to go. 16s have been all over the Sting this period. Sting really need to pick it up. I think they've kind of let their foot off the gas after that 3-0 lead, but they got to pick it back up here. Ditch was out with Salas and Freeman. 16s win the faceoff back to the point. Shot goes to the net. Skrupski makes a save and covers for a faceoff. Faceoff taken by the Sting, and Freeman is skating out with it. Sends it up to Salas, bounces off his stick. Vogel's able to pick it up. He's into the zone. His pass finds the stick of Ditch. His centering pass gets through everybody. Vogel has it along the boards. He cycles it down to Salas. He centers it. It's blocked. 16 send around the boards. Ditch holds it in, back behind the net. Salas has it. He sends it to the point. Vogel walks the line. Tries to send it back down to Salas, but he was kind of fanned on the pass. 16s get out with it. Vogel has it again. Chips it in to Salas. It's held in at the line. I guess it wasn't held in at the line. It's offsides on the Sting. Finally, a little bit of zone time by the Sting this period. Had a couple of cycles going. So Kaplan is finally back out. Because he's recovered from his crash into the net. Trader, Otero are out with him. Scales and Axe. Face off taken by Kaplan. Axe shoots it in on goal. It rolls up the goalie, and his defender's there to pick it up. They reverse it behind the net, and they're skating out of the zone with it. Their pass is knocked down by Scales. It's bouncing around, and Trader comes away with it. It's poked away from him, and now Axe sends it up to Trader. Trader sends it in deep, and Otero's going to go in on the forecheck. The goalie comes out, plays it to his defenseman, and they send it up the boards and out of the zone. They drop it back on their breakout. They send it through the middle into the Sting zone. Axe goes back to get it. Sends it over to Scales. Scales sends it to Otero. Kaplan picks it up. He's getting through the neutral zone. He's weaving through traffic. He still has it. Sends it in deep, but it's blocked down by the 16s, and they're skating out with it. They're going into the Sting zone. Take a backhand shot. It goes wide. He still has the puck. Spins off the check. He leaves it. It's poked away by Land. They send it to the point. Trader has it. He chips it ahead to Otero. Otero's going in. He's got a breakaway. Forehand shot. Ooh, blocker save. Nice little chip play out of the zone to Otero. He's able to chase it down. Good save by the 16th goalie. Otero almost beat him high to the blocker side. Land loses his stick on the forecheck. 16 skate out with it. They can't connect on the pass. Field has it. Plays it back to Vogel. Stinger clear the zone back on sides. Vogel skates in. Uses the defender as a screen. The defender blocks it. Vogel picks up the rebound. Sends it back to Field at the point. Sends a shot. No traffic in front and an easy glove save for faceoff. 6:29 to go in the second. Land, Dorn, Pickle, Field, and Vogel are out for the faceoff. Faceoff taken by Sting. Dorn has it. His shot is blocked. Nobody has any idea where it's at. We can't find the puck. Oh, it did? Oh. Apparently it deflected way over the netting, out of play. Nobody knew. One guy was looking for it in his uniform. Stuck in the ceiling or something. Anyway, Sting win the faceoff. Dorn has it behind the centering pass, goes through everybody out of the zone. Vogel goes back to retrieve the puck. His pass is blocked down. Luckily, the Sting are able to retrieve it. Pickle flips it off the glass, and Land picks it up. He's going 2-on-1 with Dorn. He skates in. Pass over to Dorn. Oh, his redirect goes wide. Land has it. He takes a shot. It's deflected. Foul. Blocker save. Goes to the corner. Pickle picks it up. Sends it over to Dorn. It's knocked away from him, and the goalie finally covers. Quality chances for the Sting there. Dorn was not able to redirect it into the open net, and then the goalie made a good save on Land on the rebound. 5:52 to go in the second. Ditch, Middles, Knittel head out with Gwynn and Axe. Faceoffs takes the 16s after it hits the skate of the ref, and they're skating up the boards. They send it up and out. Axe knocks it down. He sends it ahead, but Middles wasn't looking for it, and 16 send it in deep. Skrupski comes out and leaves it for Gwynn. He avoids a four-back check, sends it to Middles, sends it through the middle. It bounces by everybody, and Ditch is chasing after it. They avoid the forecheck of Ditch. Now Ditch knocks it down, and Knittel picks it up. He flips it to the boards. They flip it by him. Ditch has it, sends it in rink wide over to the far side. 16 chip it out of the zone, but Ditch is there to pick it up. He chips it into space for Knittel, and Knittel sends it in deep, and the Sting are going to change. They send it through the middle, bounces over everybody into the Sting zone. 16 settle it down in the corner. And who's that? Somebody has it. Kaplan has it. Chips it ahead to Salas. Salas on the forecheck. Next away, Freeman centers it. Ooh, almost got it to Kaplan, but it's knocked away. Bouncing puck, Kaplan settles it down. He has it along the boards. Sends it down to Salas. Tried to get it back to Kaplan. It's intercepted by the 16s, and they're skating out of the zone. Puck hits a player on the bench, and we'll have a face-off at center ice. I tell you what, Kaplan switching to a cage is really messing me up, trying to figure out who it is. He wore a bubble for 64 games, and in the last game he decided to switch it. So now we have Land, Otero, Trader out with Field and Scales. Face-off goes to Otero. Two players chop it and they miss. Land almost pokes it ahead, and 16s get out of zone. Scales has it. He spins off the forecheck, chips it ahead, and 16s get it back into the Sting zone. They have it along the board. Scales forces them to the corner. It bounces out. 16 send it behind the net. They send it back to the point. Back down to the corner. Back to the point. One-timer, fluttering. Rebound comes across the crease, and Sting are able to clear it, but 16s hold it in. Their pass is blocked. Flipped up, but not out of the zone. Otero has it. He finally knocks it out of the zone. 16s pick it up, and they're regrouping with it. They're right back into the Sting zone. Good regroup by them. They send it to the net. Sent away by Skrupski. Sent back behind the net. goes all the way around, and Otero chops it ahead, held in by the 16s. Shots blocked by Otero. He comes away with it, sends it over to Trader. Trader's hooked, no call. This is about the 4th penalty they've missed on the 16s. Now Trader has it going 1-on-4 as the Sting were changing. They try to check Trader, but he avoids the hit. Now Pickle has it, and Gwynn chops it ahead. 16s have it. Nope, Gwynn has it. Sends it ahead to Dorn, bounces over a stick into the 16 zone. The goalie comes out. Oh, Dorn almost took it away from him. Pickle has it. Centers at the ditch, bounces off his stick. Now the 16s send it up and into the neutral zone, going into the Sting zone with speed. Take a shot high over the net, comes around the boards, and Dorn goes and picks it up. He chips it out of the zone. 16s intercept it. They send it in offsides as they had not jumped off the ice on their line change yet. 2:31 to go in the period. Still 3-0. So after a flurry of goals in the first period, no goals in the second period so far. Sting have had a couple of good chances, but I will say the 16s have probably controlled most of the action this period. Face-off taken by the 16s, but Knittel goes and takes it away. He's going in all alone. Walks in, backhand, and a goal. Nice goal by Knittel. He faked the pass over to Middles, and he sends a backhand right by the goalie for a 4-0 lead. Now the face-off is taken by the 16s. They chip it off the glass and they send it in deep into the Sting zone. Knittel goes back, or Vogel goes back to get the puck. Sends it around the boards, and Middles is there to get it. He sends it ahead to Kaplan. He flips it up and out of the zone. 16 settle it down, but they got to clear the zone. So they send it back to the D-man on the regroup. They send it up the ice, and it's sent into the Sting zone. Gwynn's battling for it, sends it to Middles, hops over his stick, and the 16s are able to get it again. Send it back into the Sting zone. Kaplan settles it down, sends over to Vogel. Vogel's pass is knocked down, but Kaplan's able to pick it up. He's into the 16 zone. He gets around the D-man, turns the corner, and takes a shot. It goes wide. Gwynn holds it in, sends it to the net, hits a skate, and goes behind the net. 16s lose it behind the net. They send it up along the boards. They flip it up and out. Vogel knocks it down, sends it ahead, and it's into the 16 zone. They lift Knittel's stick. He couldn't hold it in. Now they get around the poke check of Vogel. They're going in 2-on-1. Nice defensive play to knock it down. They got the deflection, and Skrupski makes a really good save to keep it 4-0 with 1:13 to go in the period. Land heads out with Freeman and Salas. Scales and Axe. Face-off taken by the Sting. Scales sends around the boards. Over to Freeman. He chips it off the boards to Salas. He's going into the zone with speed. Land's driving the net. Salas with the shot. Glove save, no rebound with 1:02 to go in the period. Face off taken by the Sting. Axe has a point, sends a shot, it's blocked down, and 16s are going the other way. 56 seconds to go. They spin off Scales. Their pass is knocked down, and the Sting come away with it. Freeman chips it ahead. It's picked up by Land. He weaves at the blue line, and then makes the Sting offsides. Can't weave at the blue line. Ditch, Trader, and Otero come out with Field and Vogel. Face off taken by the 16s. They're into the Sting zone. They're held up and it's knocked away by Otero. Ditch has it. Their shot is blocked by Trader. Goes to the corner. 16th player's down. I'm not sure what happened, but he fell down to the ice and he stayed down. So not sure what. Maybe something with his face. He stayed down for a few seconds. They blew the whistle, and now we'll have a face-off. So 28.9 seconds to go in the period. Face-off taken by Trader. He's going into the 16 zone. He splits the D. He's held up. Probably should have been another interference call that they don't call. Trader chases after him. They spin off of Trader right before Trader is about to lay him out. Now they send it cross ice. They get around the poke check of Vogel into the Sting zone. They take a shot. They whiff. They whiff again on the shot, and it's kicked away by Strupski with 2 seconds to go. Poked into the corner. And that will do it for the second period. We'll have an ice scrape with the 16 Sting losing to the 15 Sting 4-0 right now. So starting off the third period, Capelin wins it back to Gwynn. He sends it up the boards, misses the stick of Otero, and 16s have it on the regroup. They send it into the Sting zone, take a shot from the slot, it goes wide, bounces to the front of the net, and Skrupski covers for a face-off. Draw of one back to Vogel. Capelin goes and helps him out and takes the puck. Flips it ahead, a little too far for Trader. And 16 stands through neutral zone, sends it into the zone. Otero chips it out. And they send it along the boards. Trader takes it, he's going in. He has Otero, sends it to Otero. Otero back to Trader. But Trader was beyond the goal line and couldn't get a shot off. It was a nice unselfish play by Otero there, but I think Otero probably should have ripped that one home. Now the 16s have it into the Sting zone. They take a shot, it's deflected. Goes to the side of the net. Vogel picks it up behind the net. He avoids the forecheck. He sends it ahead to Capelin. Capelin stumbles a little bit, but he cuts to the middle. He has it, takes a shot, glove save, and it'll be a face-off. Land heads out with Middles and Knittel, backed up by Axe and Scales. 16s poke it out of the zone. They're heading into the Sting zone. That looked offsides, they didn't call it. Backdoor pass, one-timer and a goal. And it's now 4-1, 15:43 to go in the third. So that's exactly what the 16s need to try to get back into this game, is an early goal in the third period, and they got one. Ditch heads out with Freeman and Salas. Action Scales. Salas takes the face-off back to Scales. He flips it into the neutral zone up the ditch. He tried to backhand it into the 16 zone, but he whiffs. 16 skate out with the sender, rink wide into the Sting zone. Freeman goes back to get it. He sends it up to Axe. He can't handle the pass. 16 sends a shot. It's blocked down by Ditch, and he chops it out of the zone. 16 regroup, and Freeman sends it into the zone. Salas has a 2-on-1 with Ditch. Good defensive play. Salas had to hold up. He spins away with it. He goes behind the net with the puck. Banks it off the boards up the field. Field sends it back down to Salas. Bounces off the stick. Settled down by Ditch. Centers at Salas. This one-timer is blocked. It goes to the corner. 16s pick it up. They send it up and out of the zone. It's bouncing around, and Vogel has it. He's skating into the 16 zone. Little miscommunication with Salas, and Ditch twirls and turns it in deep. Stinger changing. 16s have it behind the net. They fumble it a little bit. Capelin picks it up along the boards. Centers at the Pickle. It bounces off his stick, and the 16s are going the other way. They're into the Sting zone. They cut to the middle. Good back check by Pickle to lift the stick. He picks up the puck and sends it up and out. Dorn almost chipped ahead, but now Pickle has it. He drops it for Capelin. Capelin skates along the boards, sends it down to Pickle behind the net. Centers it out to Vogel. Vogel walks in. He takes a shot. It's blocked. And Vogel's able to hold it in still. 16s take it away. And the 16s player is really hurting after blocking that shot from Vogel. $13:55 to go in the third. Otero, Trader, and Land are out with Gwynn and X. Face-off taken by the 16s. They're looking for the breakout pass off the face-off, and they get it. They get by Gwynn. Gwynn on the back check. Shot saved by Skrupski. Gwynn crashes into the boards hard. And the 16s player crashed hard into the boards too, so both players are down. They both crashed hard, skating hard to the net. They're both up. And both players are actually staying on the ice after that crash. So good toughness shown by both of them. Referees are talking about something. They're actually sending them off. They're sending the players that were down from the crashing off the ice now. Face off, taken by Sting. Land has it. His pass is intercepted behind the net. They center it, knocked away by Trader. 16's holding in. Trader knocks it down again. He chips it up and out of the zone. And the 16s are going back to regroup. They send it rink wide. Can't connect on the pass. Scales has it. Sends it over to Axe. Axe up to Trader. Tried to chip it over Land. Couldn't quite get it to him. Now the 16s are going in. Trader takes the puck. Sends it up around the boards over to Otero. Otero tried to one-touch the Land. It's intercepted by the 16s. They hold it in. Now it's out of the zone. Otero's going out with it. He circles off. Sends it up to Scales, and the Sting are changing. Scales goes in. He takes a shot. Blocker save. Rebound. Axe. Axe tried to shoot it, but Scales is in the way and blocked his own teammate's shot. Now it's held in by the Sting. Middle centers it to Land. Good pass. It's knocked off his stick, and it's covered for a face-off. 12:45 to go in the third. Ditch, Middles, and Knittel are out with Vogel and Field. Face-off is in the circle. It's in some skates, and the 16s come away with it. They're into the Sting zone. Good stick by Field to knock it away. Knittel sent it over to Middles. They can't connect. It goes into the 16 zone. They send it up the boards and just out of the zone. Knittel on the back check can't get to it. 16s drop it off. They can't connect. They send it behind the net. Middles has it. Chips it up the glass to Field. Field chips it ahead to Ditch. He's into the 16 zone. Pass over to Knittel. He wasn't ready for it, but he picks it up. Now he cycles it down low. 16s intercept. They touch it out of the zone. And they're into the Sting zone. Field goes back to get the puck. He drags it along to himself. Middles falls down. Puck goes to center net. Vogel picks it up. Too far for Ditch. The 16 send it up. Knocked into the zone off the bench by Freeman, offsides. So apparently the Sting had too many men on the ice, and they're getting a penalty. So the 16s are going to go into power play with 11:38 to go in the period. This is a golden opportunity to cut this lead into half from where it was at the start of the third period. So Freeman's going off to serve the penalty. Capelin, Salas, Gwynn, and Axe are out to kill it. Face-off taken by Capelin to Gwynn. He shoots it up the boards. It's going to be held in by the 16s. They walk the line. They go D to D. One touch to the circle. Good little passing saved by Skripski. They send it back up to the point. He skates in. Shot through lots of traffic. It goes wide. They hold it in along the boards. It's poked up along the boards. It must have touched the netting. And we will have a face-off. Face-off bouncing around. 16 settle it down. Capelin takes it away. He chips it high off the glass. Now Salas is racing after it. 16 goalie comes out to play it. He plays it up. And 16s send it up their boards looking to break out. Ooh, good anticipation by Capelin, but he was able to send it through the wickets. 16s are into the zone off sides, no call. They send it back to the point, D to D. Send it down low. Backdoor pass is deflected out of the zone. Now we have Capelin racing against Capelin. 16s come away with it. They send it up, and they gain the zone. Little centering pass is knocked down. Looking for options. Sends it over to the far side. Pass is knocked down. Can't get it out of the zone. It's knocked down again by Axe. He banks it up the boards to Capelin. He's going to go in shorthanded. Shot. Tried to go 5-hole. Good save. 16s peel off, and they're going the other way through the zone. 35 seconds to go in the penalty. Turn to the zone. Taken away by Dorn. Sends it up to Capelin. Capelin's going in again. He's getting hacked at. Capelin has it. Pass over to Dorn. He can't get a stick on it. Capelin has it behind the net. He spins off the check. 16s have it, and now there's 17 seconds to go in the penalty. They skate into the Sting zone. Knocked away by Dorn. 16s pick it up. They send it to the far side, into the slot. Take a shot. And the goal. Power play goal. Now it's 4-2 with 9:41 to go in the period. So usually how it goes when you miss a breakaway on the other end, the other team comes down and scores. So lots of time left in this game still. 09s need to pick up their game or they're going to blow a 4-goal lead. Land comes out with Otero, Trader, Gwynn, and Vogel. Face-off taken by the Sting. Gwynn has it. Chops it off the boards. Otero's stick is tied up. It's knocked down by Trader. Land has it. Sends it ahead to Otero. He's into the 16 zone. Centers it. Deflected on goal by Land, and it's a save. Otero has the puck again. Sends it back to Gwynn at the point. He sends a shot. It's knocked down and poked out of the zone. Gwynn has it. He gains the line. Sends it in deep. It's right on net. And 16's goalie plays it around. 16's break out. Gwynn has it again. Chops it ahead to Otero. Pokes it into the 16 zone. They go D to D on the regroup. And they're out of the zone. They send it in deep, and that'll be icing with 8:57 to go in the period. Ditch heads out with Pickle and Dorn, and Scales has the breakout pass, sends it over to Axe. Axe sends it in, and Pickle wasn't quite out of the zone, and that'll be offsides. Face-off, one back to Scales. Sends it over to Axe. Axe up the head to Ditch, streaking through the middle, bounces off the stick. Dorn picks it up. He's forced wide. Tried to send over Scales, can't connect, it's out of the zone. Scales goes back to get it. He sends it ahead to Ditch into the zone. 16 send it around behind the net. Now they're breaking out with the puck. Rink wide into the Sting zone. Centering pass hits a stick. And 16 bumps Scales off the puck. Goes behind the net. Banked off the boards up to Dorn. He's going into the 16 zone. Pickle's stick is tied up. He can't connect on the pass. 16 send it behind their net. And 16s are regrouping as the Sting are changing. They can't handle the pass. Kniddle off the bench comes and pinches in. And Capelin comes away with the puck. He sends it to Field. Tailed in by Vogel. Sends it down to Kniddle. One touch pass. Just misses the stick in middles. Field holds it in over to Middles. Middles took too long to make a decision, and the 16s send it out of the zone. Vogel has it in the regroup back into the 16 zone. Takes a shot. Ooh, tough save. He's able to smother it for a faceoff. Land, Salas, and Freeman are out with Vogel and Field. Face-off taken by the 16s. They ring it around the boards. Salas was anticipating that play this time, and he almost got the puck. 16 send it back around the other way. The puck's bouncing. He whiffs onto the pass attempt. Sends it up the boards. It's knocked down by Land. He sends it into space over to Field. Field has it in the corner. And it's sent behind the net to Freeman. Freeman drops it up for Salas. It's tied up in his skates. Now he gets it back. Cycles it back over to Freeman. Tried to send it through the middle to Vogel. Really difficult pass. He had an easy pass, but he decided not to take it. Now 16s are going into the Sting zone. Streaking in from the zone shot. Deflected off Skrupski over the net. And Salas picks up the puck. He pokes it away. He's going in. Tries to get to Land. Goes off the Land skate and goes wide of the net. 16 skate out with it. It's poked away. Now they get it far side into the Sting zone. Take a shot. It's blocked. It's bouncing around. Trader has it. He chops it out of the zone. Held in. Actually, now Trader has it. He picks up the puck. He's going 1-on-4. The Stinger changing. He avoids a check. And 16s pick it up. 16s flip it into the Sting zone. Scales gathers it. Sends it behind the net over to Axe. Trader tips it ahead to himself. Tried to get over to Otero, but couldn't quite connect. 16s tip it into the Sting zone, knocked down by Scales. Sends it to Otero, tips it into the zone. The goalie comes out to play it. 16s get it out into the Sting zone. Take a shot, it's blocked by Scales. Ditch has it, tried to get it out, it's held in. Now Dorn has it. He splits the D over to Otero. Otero back to Dorn. Nice play. Dorn with a shot, it's blocked. Goes to the corner. 5:13 to go in the period. Otero's battling for the puck. He gets it. Sends it to Dorn. And 16s come away with it. 16s have it behind the net. Ooh, good little forecheck by Dorn. Tried to wrap around. The goalie was able to make a save. Dorn's really good at that forecheck, picking the pocket of the defender. Now 16s are skating through the zone. They send it in deep on that, glove down by Skrupski. He'll leave it for Field. Field sends it ahead to Pickle. His pass can't connect, but Dorn picks it up. Now Kaplan has it. He's bumped off the puck. Goes behind the net. And it's sent up the board. 16s get it out. Nope, held in. Now they get it out. Kaplan's missing a stick. 16s come and get it. Pickle has it. Sends it off the boards to Middles. Held in. Pickle gloves it down. He's tied up. 16s get it back. They send it to the center net. It's taken away by Kaplan. It's taken away from him. Now it's behind the net again. And Vogel has it. Vogel skating out with it. Tried to hit Kaplan, but it's intercepted. 16s are into the Sting zone. Take a shot. It goes wide. Rings around. They hold it in. Send it towards the net again. It's picked up by Field. He sends it up off the glass out of the zone. That's not going to make it for icing. With 3:45 to go in the period. Knittle's chasing after it. Good job by Kniddle to angle him off. But 16s come away with the puck. They're into the Sting zone. Centering pass, sticks tied up, saved by Skrupski. Land has it. We have 3 Sting players down there. We don't need all 3 of them there, because if it comes out like that, they're going to center it. Ooh, luckily it was knocked away by Gwynn. Their pass is knocked down. Middles comes away with it. Sends it to Land. And it's brought in all sides. 3:14 to go in the period. Ditch comes comes out with Salas, Freeman, Vogel, and Gwynn. Vogel has it, plays over to Gwynn. Gwynn sends it into the 16 zone. Goalie comes out to play it, sends it around the boards. They send it up again. Sharp angle bounce, and they're skating through the neutral zone. They fall down. Freeman tried to bank it up to Salas, too far for him, and 16s are behind their net looking to set up the breakout. Good forecheck, knocks it away. Now Ditch is there with the puck. Salas goes to help dig it out. And it comes loose, 16s have it. They send it up out of the zone. Cross-ice pass knocked away by Vogel. And Vogel's skating with speed now. He's into the zone. He has it behind the net, puts on the brakes. Sends it along the boards to Freeman. Or Salas, I mean. Salas has it down to Freeman. To go in at the point, takes a shot. Save for face-off. 2:19 to go in the period. Kaplan, Trader, and Otero are out with Axe and Scales. Face-off tied up in the dot. Kaplan comes away with it for a second. Now it's sent out of the zone. Scales has it. Sends it over to Trader on the regroup. Drops it off to Axe. Axe sends it up to Trader. Trader has it now. Sends it cross ice over to Otero. Otero sends it in deep. Goes behind the net. And Kaplan's on the forecheck. They send it up and out of the zone. Axe races back and gets the puck. Trader picks it up behind the net. Now he sends it ahead to Otero. Otero chips it back to Trader. Trader skating out of the zone. Trader goes in. Sends it to Otero with a shot. It's blocked and goes wide. Kaplan centers it back to Axe. Axe sends it to Otero. Minute 32 to go. Sends it to Scales. He pokes it into the zone. Axe has it. It's poked off his stick. Now the 16th send it down the ice for icing. They wave it off for some reason. It should have been icing. Minute 17 to go. Their centering pass is out of the zone, but they said he held it in. Now it's finally out of the zone. And 16s regroup with 1:05 to go. They've pulled their goalie. It's sent into the Sting zone. It's now 6-on-5. They send it in deep. Axe has it. Shoots it down the ice. He's going to be icing as it goes wide. 53 seconds to go in the period. Land, Pickle, Dorn are out with Vogel and Field. Face off into some feet. Shot is blocked. And Pickle shoots it down the ice. He'll be wide of the goal for icing. 45 seconds to go. Face-off taken by the 16s back to the point. They play it along the boards. Knocked down by Vogel. He tries to shoot it out of the zone. It's knocked down. 16s still have it. They send it along the boards. Vogel has it again. He shoots it down the ice. It's deflected off of Dorn. And they'll be icing again with 29.9 seconds to go in the period. Face-off taken by the Sting. Vogel's going to try to pin it against the boards. He skates out with it. Just out of his reach. It's knocked down. Pickle tries to get it out of the zone. Now it's poked out of the zone. 17 seconds to go. 16 circle back with it. They send it up to the neutral zone. It's tied up along the boards. Glove down by Dorn. He's knocked off the puck. 7 seconds to go. Send up the ice. 3 seconds to go. They're in offsides with 1.9 seconds to go. And that will do it for the game as soon as they drop the puck. And they're just going to run off the last 2 seconds. Sting win 4-2, end the season on a 2-game winning streak. So that will do it for the season. Very successful season for the Sting. Sure, it's disappointing not to play for the state championship, but you get spoiled by all the success and you realize it's not easy to win everything all the time. So great season, great group of kids, great coaches, great families. Really fun season. But of course there's no off season. We'll be heading straight into spring hockey. I'm sure we'll be seeing everybody around. So signing off for the last time this season. I hope I was able to help everyone back home follow the games, because I know it's hard to watch when it's just a video and no commentary going on. So hopefully it wasn't too bad, and we'll be seeing you around.